Something has been building. You have felt it in your body before you found the words for it. A pressure, a tightening, like the air before a storm when everything goes very still. You already feel it. You already know. The past few days have been a cosmic pressure cooker. Mars squared Pluto, Mercury opposed Black Moon Lilith. The sun formed a trine to Pluto and opened a psychological gateway. Most people walk through without noticing. Your nervous system noticed, even if your conscious mind had no language for it. The conversations that felt loaded, the sleep that wouldn't settle, the sense that something was about to shift, but you couldn't name what. Something is about to shift. You weren't imagining it. Now the moon enters Scorpio. And everything that has been building intellectually, everything the past few days have been trying to show you, drops into your body, becomes visceral, becomes undeniable, becomes real in a way you can no longer look away from. Scorpio doesn't do polite. Scorpio doesn't do surface. Scorpio is the part of the sky that has no patience for comfortable lies. And right now, it is holding a light directly over the parts of your life you have been pretending not to see. The light is already on. You just have to look. The Scorpio moon doesn't reveal random truths. It exposes specific patterns. 3 of them. And they are surfacing now, whether you are ready or not. The first, someone close to you has been wearing a mask. Not a stranger, someone inside your circle, someone you trusted. You have felt it in the small moments, a comment that didn't sit right, a reaction too large for what caused it, a pattern you suddenly couldn't stop seeing once you started seeing it. The mask was always there. You just weren't ready to see it. The Scorpio moon takes that quiet suspicion and makes it undeniable. Not through drama, through clarity. The kind of clarity that arrives in your gut before it arrives in your mind. The second truth. Your material reality is not what you think. Where you believe there was security, there is actually dependency. Where you believe there was stability, there is actually a structure that costs more than it gives. Scorpio rules, shared resources, hidden debts, the invisible strings attached to financial arrangements. The security you're holding on to is the thing holding you back. And the third truth, the deepest one, the one most people are not ready to face. You have been lying to yourself about what you actually want. Not out of deception, out of survival. You built a story about who you are and what you want and what you're working toward. And you believed it because you had to. But Scorpio sees through stories. It cuts to the bone. And what it finds there your actual desires, your suppressed truth, the version of yourself you put away because someone told you it was too much. That is what is surfacing now. The real you is done waiting. Here is what most people will do tomorrow. They will feel the truth arrive, and then they will close their eyes. Don't close your eyes. Not this time. Because the truth that the Scorpio Moon delivers does not return in the same form twice. This specific clarity, this particular angle of light on this particular shadow, it is here now. And what you do with it now determines whether the next version of your life is built on what is real or on what was comfortable. Don't fight what surfaces. Don't smooth it over. Don't explain it away. Let it arrive completely. Write it down. Every suspicion, every realization, every desire you have been too afraid to name. Write it down. Because the day after, when Venus squares Saturn, reality will demand that you set the boundary you discover today. The revelation comes first. The revelation comes first. The boundary comes after. You need both. Trust your gut completely. The Scorpio Moon does not generate false alarms. If something feels wrong, it is wrong. If someone feels off, they are off. If a situation has stopped serving who you are becoming, it has stopped. And be gentle with yourself. What is happening right now is deep psychological work. You are doing archaeology in the dark with a light you didn't know you were carrying. You were always carrying it. You just needed the dark to see it. The full moon in Sagittarius is coming. The exhale, the new horizon, the moment when you realize that everything that had to break was blocking something better. But first, you have to look at what is here. You cannot build a new life on a foundation of lies. You cannot reach your potential while carrying relationships that cost you your truth. You cannot step into your power while performing a self that was never really yours. The Scorpio Moon tears down the illusions, not to destroy you, to clear the ground for what could not come, while the old thing remained. The full moon in Sagittarius is close, and when it arrives, when the exhale finally comes, you will stand in a landscape that looks nothing like the one you were in a week ago. Because you looked. Because you were brave enough to let the truth arrive without immediately building another story on top of it. I let the moon show me what I'd been hiding from. I let the truth arrive before I looked for somewhere to run. The mask was mine as much as theirs. The cage was built with both our hands. But Scorpio doesn't lie, and now I finally understand. The breaking wasn't punishment, the seeing wasn't pain. It was the only door that led me out coming. The exhale is close, and everything that had to fall was never mine to hold. On the other side of truth, there is ground to stand on. On the other side of truth, there is me.
See you tomorrow, loves. Bye.